So, we are coming back into regular session from closed session, and the time is 3:38 PM.
Gotta take roll call again.
Yep.
Jim Marlowe,
Present.
Brent Gentry,
Present.
Tim Atkinson.
Present.
All right. Well, after much discussion,
So much, Jim.
as my dad used to say, we would cuss and discuss, but we come to the following proposal that the county board wishes to follow concerning ARPA money and what we discussed. This will be brought up to a vote of the county board. This is the proposal that I'm making. Number one, there'll be 2 tranches of payment. Okay, the first payment will be made on April 15th. That's when we're going to send out the first check. Okay.
Hold on, we have.
Did we read your text wrong?
Okay, well, after a major discussion,
Okay.
it would be better for reporting purposes and everything to have a separate check done, paper check. So that way, whenever I'm reporting it to the treasury, that we could literally print out a single report and not have to plug any items out of any payrolls or anything of that nature. So,
What date?
What day you give us today?
Well, we didn't get very far, did we?
sorry, well, and I apologize, I mean,
We spent 30 minutes on this, actually.
well, I know, but I know I sent you,
I looked at it and I said, it actually just says it home.
payment, when the payroll. So probably the 22nd would work, because that's not the 18th would be probation, right? Because you would already have that done.
Yeah, that would be done.
So we would be able to input everything in, get the monies moved from the ARPA fund standalone account into the payroll accounts, and have everything done, and have the paper checks ready to be able to cut on the 22nd. And that way, everything would be in its own, single itemized area. That would probably be the best solution. They would be in a paper check, and they would only show like ARPA,
Just.
yeah, ARPA has to pay, so whatever amount.
So the 22nd of April.
The 22nd of April, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
The requested
All right. So let me
process.
We'll rewind.
let me back up. Now, let me start out with, we have to go by our agenda here. So under new business, this is a motion authorization for hazard pay for first responders paid by ARPA. Okay, and the county board's proposal will be, number one, there'll be 2 tranches of it. The first payment will be made on April 22nd. The second tranche to be no longer than 2 weeks after receiving the second tranche. We didn't put a date on it. We just,
We're gonna
because
say,
we don't know when we're going to receive the second tranche.
we're gonna say a month.
Once we receive it, 2 weeks after.
30 days.
30 days?
Yeah, I mean, we'll do it as quickly as we need to,
Okay.
but just
We
for
work with
example,
you on everything else
June-
during contract time. so
June
30
11th
days.
is actually a Saturday, so if we don't
Good.
get it afterwards. And then I don't know
30
about the
days.
payroll.
30 days.
30 days, no later than 30 days after we receive the second tranche. Okay. And it'll be at this rate. $3,000 for the sheriff's department and correctional officers for the frontline workers. $1,500 for all other county employees. The sheriff's clerical will not be considered frontline responders. They'll be considered a regular employee. Number 3, full-time employees will get the full amount. All salaried and elected officials will be exempt. Part-time employees will get half the amount. Temporary employees will not be entitled to any benefit. Number 4, must be employed on March the 8th of 2022. That is the date that we rescinded our COVID policy here at the county. And we went back to regular policy.
Part-time part-time employees will be paid according to their classification.
Okay. Is there anything else I left out of that?
No, actually, you know, it must be working on March 8th, but one day.
Right,
So,
they had to be employed through 2000.
No, they had to be employed on March 8th.
Okay.
So-
I understand what you're
One
saying.
day.
right. And the public building commission issue will be, we'll address that at a later. So, right now, this is just for the county employees.
We got that late, we'll do that another time.
We'll do it another time.
We're gonna-
So basically,
So
authorization,
basically, the
both of those should go
authorization,
together.
the motion, well, okay, but we got two different ones, so we got, but, so this is the policy or the procedure for the authorization for hazard pay for first responders paid by ARPA. We'll go by the proposal I just read.
Okay, we're gonna stop at first pay for
that.
first responders, so.
So I.
That's the motion.
That's my motion for the authorization for hazard pay for first responders paid by ARPA based on what our proposal is. So we'll just need, I made the motion.
Second.
Jim Marlowe.
Yeah.
Brent Gentry.
Yeah.
Tim Atkinson.
Okay, the next one will be the authorization for hazard pay for county employees paid by ARPA. That would be based on the rest of everybody in the county, based on what I said on our proposal here. It would be the $1,500. For all county employees, the sheriff's clerical will not be considered frontline responders. And the full-time employees will get the full amount, part-time employees will get half the amount, temporary employees will not be entitled to the benefit. No salary or elected officials, they're exempt. So I made the motion for the rest of the county employees.
So,
Just need a second.
so,
Second.
Okay. Jim Marlowe.
Yeah.
Brent Gentry.
Yeah.
Tim Atkinson.
And we said the first day would be April, what was it?
22nd.
22nd, April 22nd.
and the second day, 30 days after, we don't know that.
30 days after we received the second tranche from the U.S. Treasury. So, there we go. Now, anybody have anything they want to say?
I'm just thrilled.
Did you have something?
I just have a question. Where are your security guards gonna fall?
They are
They are
part-time,
part-time
correct?
employees.
Part-time.
Right.
Part-time at the 3,000 or part-time at the 1,500? That's just my question.
The court security.
Who are they under? The sheriff's department?
They are paid by the sheriff's department, but we get reimbursed from, I mean, they're part of, I report their hours, but
It's paid through the court security
Yeah.
trust. But so you're gonna have to, someone's gonna have to clarify what.
I will, we just got on our off. I would say, honestly, me, they have to deal with the public out there and everything, they would fall under the, $3,000.
Who's their boss? Sheriff department?
the sheriff's department is their boss, yes.
So,
There you go.
So they
Yeah, I
would
would think
qualify for
especially the ones that
$1,500,
goes-
which would be half of
$3,000.
$3,000.
So they're falling under the $1,500 for the sheriff's department?
No.
3,000?
They fall under
1,500 of the 3,000.
Half
If
of the
you're
3,000.
if you're part-time, then they're
Part-time.
And all your dispatch are full-time, correct?
Yeah, we have a handful that are part-time dispatchers, but they work minimal hours, and I mean minimal. Maybe an 8-hour shift once every
Okay, they're not,
3 months.
that would be a temp.
But
Well,
we're
that's a
full,
temporary.
everybody else
Temporary.
is full-time.
That's a temporary that they would not qualify.
Travis, you understand the
I do.
temporary,
Do you
temporary?
understand the
Okay.
temporary?
Well,
Your bailiff's full-time.
So-
temporary, non-temporary, they won't get either.
They, we would classify union representation as full-time.
This board worked long and hard to come up
So your
with
temporaries
this.
are not,
They do pay.
they do?
I just want to say, we're never going to make everybody happy. So, it is what it is. This is the best proposal that we can come up with. And I'm good with it.
And we can, look, he just said they do pay, the temporary do pay dues. We can, if something comes up after this, as our legal counsel said, we can amend something if we need to.
Something. Yeah.
But this is a really good start. and I'm proud of the board to get it done. So we can always amend something later once we find that something falling out of range somewhere.
The way I took that, you said it was temporary.
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 Right.
Yeah. So, okay. Anybody have anything else? If not, I just need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Jim Marlowe,
Okay.
Brett Gentry.
Yeah.
Tim Atkinson.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, bud.